Hi, welcome back to the For Your Success podcast. It's Katie Horner from Blogging Successfully. And today I'm going to be talking to you a little bit about what it's like when you feel fake in your movement or the imposter syndrome. Hang tight.
Welcome to For Your Success with Katie Horner, an inspiring program about overcoming the I'm too small mindset, redefining success, and growing your lifestyle business legacy without fear.
Welcome back. It's Katie, and I'm excited to have you with us today for this session about the imposter syndrome. What do I do when I feel like I am being fake online or when I feel like I'm not expressing myself fully? So part of this was sparked because of some comments that I've been getting from some of our clients. And they're saying, my message seems like it's resonating, and yet I feel like I'm just writing what I know my people want to hear and not what I really feel. What do I do about that? And so that is what we're going to talk about today. And that's what some people call the imposter syndrome. You feel like you're one person online and another person in real life, when really who we are online, who we are when we're creating this movement and getting this message out there is only one of the facets of the many faceted parts of who we are. We can't expect to be completely our whole self out online, because in a lot of ways those people can only get to know a certain part of us. I'm not saying in any way, shape, or form that you need to be fake, or that you should be fake, or that you shouldn't be transparent, or you shouldn't be vulnerable. I'm not saying any of that. I'm just saying that we need to look at this imposter syndrome from a different point of view. When I feel like I'm being fake just to say what people want me to say or want to hear, I need to stop and take an account of what's going on with me and with my message. There are ways and times in which that could be a bad thing. It could be a bad thing for me to feel like I'm being fake, especially when that comes across as fake to my people, or it comes across as, oh, well, she's not being sincere, or she's just making light of this issue, or she really doesn't know what she's talking about. She's just trying to say something to say something. That's when it's being used in a wrong way. However, there is absolutely nothing wrong with saying what your people need to hear, even if it's not necessarily how we feel. We all know that feelings are wishy-washy. They go up and down, worse than a roller coaster. And yet the truths that we are sharing with our people, the truths that are going to change their lives, do not change. And so even if I don't feel like this absolute is going to is making a difference for me today, I can still share that with somebody else, knowing that it will make a difference because it is an absolute truth. And so I want you to remember, number one, that you sharing your message to help transform someone else's life is not about you. Number one, it's not about you. You may have started a blog because it was you. You may have been passionate about something and started to get that message out there because it was your passion. But ultimately, if you are going to change people's lives, if your message is going to have an impact that is greater than you, this cannot be about you and how you feel today, especially because we know feelings lie so often. We can eat something that's wrong and it changes the way we feel. We can't depend on feelings, especially when we're serving our people. We must depend on what we know to be true, and the message that we know will bring transformation. And so, number one, when you feel like an imposter out there with your message, remember, this is not about me, okay? And it's okay to admit, look, I'm not perfect with this either. I'm telling you guys how to do this, and I'm learning how to do it right along with you. I struggle with these things still. If you looked at my Instagram recently, you saw me struggling on a couple days, because I know that it's important for my people to know that it's not all sunshine and roses. There are hard days in entrepreneurship. And so it's okay for you to be vulnerable and share that with your people too. But remember that this is not about you and about you always sharing how you feel, in as much as it's about them and you sharing this transformational message with them so that it can make a difference for them. This is about them and their transformation and how you can be helpful in making them all that they were created to be with that message that you're sharing. So it's not about you. Remember that on the days that you feel like an imposter. It's not about you. It's about you helping someone else. And so what can you do today to help someone else? What is it that they need to hear today that you can share to be an encouragement, to be an inspiration, to be helpful in them learning something that will take them one step further on their journey towards that transformation? And then number two, when we feel like we are an imposter, or we feel like, oh, I'm saying this, but maybe I'm not really living it. Like, is this fake? Does this come across as fake? Remember that you need to know your market. If you are speaking to your people and it is resonating, and that means like if they are coming back and saying, thank you, I needed to hear that today, or if they're saying, wow, that really changed the way I thought about this, or that was so helpful, it helped me get XYZ result, you are making a difference. You're speaking their language. You're communicating with them. Communication is not just words thrown out there, okay? A word cloud would be considered communication if it was. Communication means the person who is intended to receive the message received it and understood it. And so if you are communicating in a way that your people are receiving that message and understanding that message, then you are really communicating. You know your market, and it shows that you know your market and that you're getting through to them. And that is a very good thing. So keep doing those things. If you are remembering that it's not about you, if your purpose is to help other people, because remember, relationship marketing, it's all about them, not about me, then you're doing the right thing. If you're getting those responses that's telling you that you're resonating, that you're making a difference, that this was helpful, then you know that you know your market. We can always know our market better. We can always serve them better. But it means you're on the right track. And so don't be discouraged because I feel like an imposter today, because your feelings may be totally dependent upon that sushi that you ate last night. You never know. Okay? And so then a couple of things that you can do to ward off the imposter syndrome is to, number one, keep the good comments. Make a sunshine file, or make a I'm doing this right file somewhere on your computer, or have an image file where you can keep screenshots. And when someone emails you and thanks you, or when someone has a comment that says, wow, I need to hear that, take a screenshot of it, or save that email, or do something so that you have a file to go back to on those rainy days when you feel like an imposter and say, nope, this feeling is not truth. The truth is I am making an impact, and here's the proof. Here's what people are saying about what I'm doing and the message that I'm sharing that makes me know that today I don't feel like it's a good day, but ultimately this is worth it because it's affecting lives, and here's the proof. And you can go back to that and you can remind yourself of that truth that you need to hear in those days when you feel like you want to quit. All right? And then number two is to surround yourself with a group of people who also believe in you and believe in your message. So that on those days that you feel like you want to quit, you can go back to that group and say, look, this is a bad day, guys. Help me out of this. Or, hey, I'm struggling with this. Or I'm really doubting today. I'm really doubting my abilities. I'm really doubting that I'm making a difference. So that those people can encourage you. Because, and again, it's not just about you, but those people are also going to need encouragement at some point, and you're going to be there to give that to them. And so surround yourself with a group. If you don't have a group like that, I encourage you to take a look at the Blog Connection, theblogconnection.com. That is a mastermind of women business owners that meets every day in our Facebook group, just on a come and go basis, but we also have planned group coaching times and things like that. Those women are encouraging each other every day in that group to get up, to keep going, to mastermind new ideas, and to give feedback to each other and encouragement to each other. If you don't have a group that can encourage you in your business and your mission, I encourage you to take a look at the Blog Connection, or find another group that can do that for you, because it's so important. You cannot be excellent on your own. You need those people around you who believe in you and believe in your message and will be there to back you up and to encourage you on those days that you feel like you're going to quit. The next thing that you could do for those times that you feel like you're an imposter, you feel like maybe you need some outside attention looking in and giving you some pointers or some direction, is to hire a coach. Hire someone who is further along in the journey that you want to be in, who has done the things that you want to accomplish, who is also more interested in you and your success than their own pocketbook. And go find a coach like that, someone who has walked it, someone who knows all the different opportunities that are out there, and give them a chance to look into your business and to help you evaluate what you're doing and what you could do better. What could you change to make a bigger impact? What could you change that would help you feel like you're not this imposter that your mind is telling you that you are, that you really are making a difference, and help you to make an even bigger difference? And the qualifications for that kind of coach, again, it needs to be someone who has accomplished what you want to accomplish, or who knows how to accomplish it, who walks with those people, and who has the experience. Somebody who is going to be more interested in your success than in their own pocketbook and coaching fees. Somebody who is able to be encouraging at the same time that you're instructional. Okay, you don't want someone just saying, well, you did this wrong and this wrong and this wrong. You want somebody who can also point out the strong points of your business and help to reinforce those things. So find a good coach who can take you that next step further and help you through that. So those are the 3 things to do when you feel like you're in the imposter syndrome days: is go create a sunshine file. Surround yourself with a group of people who can be your encouragement and your cheering squad. And if needed, find a coach who can help you through that next season in your business. You are not an imposter. Your message matters. You are making a difference. You need to focus on those people that you are helping and the results that you can help them get to make that transformation in their life, and keep doing what you've been called to do. Your message matters, and we're here for you. If there's anything we can do, please look us up at bloggingsuccessfully.com, and definitely check out the Blog Connection. We'll see you next time, guys.
Thanks for listening to the For Your Success podcast, brought to you by our membership community for bloggers, theblogconnection.com. If you're listening via audio, please subscribe and review. If you're a YouTube fan, please like, subscribe, ring the bell, comment, and share. Every action you take to share what we do helps us to be able to continue giving great value. For show notes and links to the resources mentioned in today's episode, please visit foryoursuccesspodcast.com.